Hi, I'm back. I said I have the ability to remember my dreams. I'm going to speak about a couple of different dreams I've had recently. And I'm saying the word too much. But I'm just going to talk about these dreams. This is several years ago. I was living in a basement apartment and had a dream. And I think anyone who grew up in Saskatchewan or small town Saskatchewan or any small town in Canada maybe know what I'm speaking of. This is in my dream. I'm walking in a beautiful evening. The stars are shining. The frogs are croaking. You hear coyotes howling in the background. There's a little bit of a wind. It's a very dark, dark night. I'm walking on a dirt road, which is very common in Saskatchewan. Anyone that grew up around Churchbridge would know exactly what we were doing, cruising around on back roads late at night. So in my dream, I'm walking, and I meet two fellows. And one looks at me and says, "Hey, how are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing fine. How are you?" He said, "I also am doing fine." I said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm just out for a walk." "What are you doing?" He said, "Well, I'm with my friend." I looked, and way over in the other side of the road was another person. He said, "That's my friend. We're just out for a walk. We're partying in our favorite place to party." I said, "Oh, where is that?" Oh, I said, "First of all, here, have a beer." So he's carrying a case of beer. He handed me a beer. So he said, "Yeah, we're just out for a little bit of a walk and going to party." I said, "Where are you partying?" And he looked and he pointed, and here was a great big sign that said "Graveyard." Oh, sort of a weird place to party. He said, "We got some friends here, and it's a great place to party. They can't get away on you. They have to stay to listen." And, sort of thought that was a little humorous, but also strange at the same time. Just then, the other person said, "Hey, Daryl, come over here. I got something to show you." So I walked over to where he was, and he was in front of a tombstone. On this tombstone, it said Daryl Sauser. He had a terrific life. Wham! I woke up with a start at this particular time. Wow, what an intense dream. I woke up with such a start, my little dog Tigger was laying on the bed with me and scared the heck out of him. He started barking and ran to the window to see what was going on. Whoa, I said, "Tigger," when I got him calmed down, I said, "Tigger, Tigger, quit barking." So he come back and he jumped up on the bed and I started petting him. I realized I was soaked. There was sweat dripping down off my head. The hair on my arms was standing up. Oh, wow. What an intense, intense dream. Well, I got out of bed, looked at the clock. This started getting sunlight. 4:30 to 5 in the morning. Wow. That was intense. I thought about it for a few minutes. Wow. Wonder if that had any meaning. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. Tigger jumped up on my lap, wagging his tail and looking at me. I said, "Wow, Tigger, that was crazy." I don't think he understood. He just looked at me, jumped off, went back to bed. As did I. Took me a few minutes, but I did drift off back to sleep. I don't know if that dream had any meaning or didn't have any meaning. But it was very intense. It didn't say a date on it. It just said my name. So I'm assuming, I am still here. So I'm not gone yet. But that was very intense. and not really scary or uplifting, but just weird. I thought I'd relate to that to you. I have one other story about a dream. This is a few months ago now, perhaps going towards a year. Again, I'm dreaming. And in my dream, all of a sudden, this vision comes up. A lady's head. And it was one of the ugliest people I'd ever seen in my life. And it was a big, dark spot. And this voice in this face said, "Daryl, wake up. I'm here to steal your soul." I woke up, looked. "What? You're here to do what?" I said, "I'm here to steal your soul." I said, "Oh, really?" As this person with long, scraggly hair was talking, their face literally started to melt down the sides of their face, and their teeth started to fall to their head. And they said, "Ha, ha, ha, I'm here to steal your soul." With a start again, I woke up, seeing a shadow on the wall, but that shadow was just myself. I don't know again if my soul's worth stealing. I try to live a relatively calm, safe life. I'm old. I don't do anything very crazy anymore. I'm usually in bed at 10:30. So I don't know if that dream had any relevance of anything either. But it was a very intense dream. I haven't named either one of these things, either these stories or dreams, but I have dreamt other dreams, but those are the two that sort of stick out in my mind. Perhaps if we were in a room, many of us would have dreams we could relate to each other. I was watching a television program just a couple nights ago about people ghost hunting. And it wasn't far from here. I know where they were, the bridge. They said that there's been sightings of a girl who many years ago either fell or jumped off the bridge and died. And if you go back, people have been told that they see a vision of a girl standing on this bridge. Whether it's her or not, I don't know. That's another story for another time.